Hey Spiffy family, welcome back to another video. So as you can see, I'm doing the ACV Rinse on my client. The way I like to do it is just put it in a spray bottle with water, and then I spritz it all over his hair and squeeze his locks so that it can get up in there and lift any product that's in there. What I really love about doing it this way is that it's less messy and it saturates your hair, for me, a lot better. And ACV, if you don't know, it's great for cleansing and clarifying your hair, so it will lift all the gels and the sprays and whatever that you put in your hair. And mainly what's really great for this is buildup. So if you have buildup, this is great for you. I like to do this every now and again to just add shine back onto your hair, and it definitely balances your hair's pH. It helps, reduce the porosity of your hair, and it definitely will prevent hair loss and stimulate hair growth. So I really love the ACV. I like to let this sit for 15 minutes and then I wash it out and shampoo the hair and everything. Now that I've shampooed and began retwisting his locks, let's talk about tips on retwisting. When you're retwisting locks, you want to keep the same direction all the time. So if you started your locks by counterclockwise or what have you, you want to always go in that direction when you're retwisting. You don't want to go the opposite direction because you will find that your hair will actually have bumps, or it's just very inconsistent over time. So you won't notice it now, but you want to keep in mind that you want to stay the same direction you started all the time when you retwist. Another thing is that you might have to separate your roots when you retwist. Sometimes your hair starts meshing together. You want to separate it, and you might pop some of the locks, which is fine. Don't be afraid. It might hurt, but hey, it's good to separate and keep the parting system you began with. I mean, unless you don't want the parting system anymore and you don't care for it. But if you do want your locks to, be consistent and neat, then definitely separate your hairs to make sure that it's in the right lock. You do want your hairs to be in the right lock though, because if you kind of basically steal hairs away from one of the lock, it might end up that one lock be thinner than others. So you also want to keep that in mind. What I like to do is palm roll twice. I feel like 2 is enough. You don't want to keep twirling and twirling. That's not beneficial to your hair. It actually will weaken your hair over time. And I also like to retwist at an angle. I don't like to retwist like a vertical way. Like, I just do it at an angle. I find that the retwist actually lasts a lot longer that way. And I secure it with a clip, maybe an inch or 2 from the actual retwist. And I find that it's just better secured that way, in my opinion. I am not a professional, by the way, so you don't have to listen to me if you don't want to, but I would never steer you in the wrong direction. Another thing is that you just want to enjoy your journey. When you retwist your hair, you might try it. You might try it at home by yourself. That's awesome. That's pretty much what I did, and I've never went back to a salon ever again. So hopefully this video has helped you and you've learned something. If you want to subscribe, then subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.